All right, there's a whole bunch of golden runes. There's a golden rune 1. There's a 1. Now you gotta watch out for these enemies because they explode. They'll drop usually ruin fragments when they do die. We got a golden rune 1 there. A golden rune 5. Excuse me. A golden rune 2. Golden rune 1. Not many good golden runes. Golden rune 2. Fuck you, goat boy. He was coming to headbutt me. I could see it in his face. Also, can we get up here? Yeah. That was just a random skull that was sitting on top of it. And here's another one of the explodey boys. And this should be all of them. A golden rune 3. So that's all of them. So this is pretty much all cleared out. From here, we can head on down. There is a dead guy. There's a dead guy over here sitting in a chair. And one of his companions that seems to have fallen out of his chair has a smithing stone 1. And then if we come over here, there's actually going to be a land octopus over here. And this land octopus, I don't know if it's intended to be this way, but every time I've killed this land octopus, I have personally gotten a very rare item. So we're kind of going to fight this thing. We'll see how it goes. Ow, ow. It's not going to go good, apparently. I'm dead. I can't move. Drink. That went great. This thing sucks. We caused a bleed there. Let's let our stamina come back a little bit here. There's another bleed. Let our stamina come back. Just stay on its butt. Let that stamina come back. He's a little chunky. And there's the bleed. That's actually... Okay, no, I was going to say this is actually the first time I didn't get it. I don't know if this is supposed to be one of the rarest items in the game if I end up getting it. I didn't get it. I actually didn't get it. Normally, every playthrough I've ever done, the first time I killed that land octopus, it gave me a helmet. Strip of white flesh. I think that's all of them. Yeah, this is the first time I haven't gotten it. I've gotten it so much now, I expected to just get it. But it's actually a land octopus helmet, and you put it on, and I do believe it gives you, I think it raises your item discovery or something like that. Something along them lines, yeah. Watch out for the exploding blue balls, says Boogie. The blue balls. They'll get you every time. I don't think there's anything over here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, there isn't. Hangry Man says, fuck those sheep. I know, right? How dare they stand in my way? Eat all that grass. So this right here, you can see that there's a bunch of trolls here. And you can actually use one of these trolls to help you out a little bit in this situation. As you see, there is a statue here, and it's got glowy bits. And if we can lure this guy over here, he'll actually break it. And then you can come behind him, and it will give you 5 smithing stone 1s and 1 smithing stone 2. So a whole lot of smithing stones that you can get right there. And we have another item right here in front of this one. You can stop and kill these guys if you want. They do give you a whole bunch of runes. I believe it's like 1,200 runes a piece. Something around there, 1,200 runes a piece. But we're going to be heading over here. I think there's an item. I want to say there's an item on the front of this area. Is there up here or down there? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I remembered there being an item here. But regardless, this is essentially where we met our buddy Iron Fist Alexander. Was actually right down here on our right-hand side. We met him down there. This is a little encampment that was just down the hill from him. I think we're going to go and try and take on this little encampment right now. We have all the items from back this way. We're going to come back here in a little bit and do an optional boss fight. But before we do that, let's get down from here. And this is the encampment. Right there is the War Master's shack, is right through the woods over there. And this is where we got the Golden Vow, the Ash of War from. We got it from right up here. The flaming things are over to our left here as well. But if you come over to the side here, you can actually see you can jump. And on top of here is going to be a new weapon, the Lance. Lance? Where is the Lance? Right here. It requires 14 dexterity, 20 strength, and it says, considered a type of giant spear, this weapon has no blade, but instead features a long, conical body designed to pierce. Though heavy and hard to wield, this weapon displays its worth on horseback combat, whether mounted or even on foot. Its skill is called Charge Forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into the thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. So you can actually hold down the left trigger button and just send it. You can go full send. Did you kill Patches yet? Fuck that guy. Buckwheat, we did not. We did not kill Patches. We picked a fight with him. Then we groveled. And when we groveled, we got a secret emote from him. And he's now a merchant. He's now a merchant from us. We got foot soldiers greaves. How about we put on some pants, guys? I don't think so. Foot soldiers greaves, metal greaves that have already been mended countless times, widely used or issued to foot soldiers in the Lord's army. There it is. You see, we actually would get a ton of resistances just by putting those on, but we ain't gonna. Let's do this. Listen, bud. I thought he was stuck. And we're going to take this and open this bad boy up. And we got ourselves a Beast Crest Heater Shield. Now, this is the, other than a random drop that you can get in the world, this is the first shield that you can get that actually offers 100% damage reduction. Let's read about it. As you can see right there, it says physical damage reduction 100. So if you block a attack with this, it will not do any damage to you. It says a medium-sized metal shield, easier to handle than a kite shield. It features a beast as its crest, serving to remind warriors not to succumb to the arousal of battle. Fight with passion, but become not its prisoner. And its skill is parry. Use this skill in time with a foe's melee attack to deflect it and break a foe's stance. This provides an opening to perform a critical hit. We're not going to use it, but it's there. That is your first actual 100% damage reduction shield that you can get. And there are some dogs around here. You can see 1, 2 dogs right there. I'm wondering if I can... Let's go about this differently. Just because I don't want 2 dogs and that knight facing me at the same time. There are enemies out at the front. One's right here. The other 2 are up here. This one was nice enough to jump down to us. And there's another dog that's going to be coming up after us soon too. There he is. Hate him. Got him. Drink. Drink it! Dolphin! Dolphin, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is now 8 months for the wonderful, the amazing Dolphin. I appreciate you, buddy. What up, Dolphin? How are you today? Good to see you. What's the word?
Throwing a flashbang.
It's flashbang. I'm not sick of him. I love him. I know what you're talking about. I feel great when I get flashbang in my eyeballs. So you can see why I don't want to fight 2 dogs. Let's see if we can lure this little asshole over here. We did. Really? Button hook. I literally just caught in a hit after a hit. I hate these things. Why do they exist? Dolphin, thank you so much for spending 5,000 of your flashbang points, your rocket points, to make me angry with you. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna lay it out there. I'm angry with you now. Thank you. Aren't those the best kind of flashbangs anyways? I don't think so. No. Apparently the word is flashbang. Is the word flashbang? Yeah, come and get me, you shitbag. Come get it. Yeah, there we go. He's hyped now. Now he's ready. This guy's ready for a fight. I like his sword. Come over here. You're dead. Now I'm gonna fuck your dog up. Button hook him. I button hooked him. 1 button hook is all it takes. What did he drop? Come on, baby. Godric Knight Armor. Godric's Knight Armor. That is different than the surcoat that we had gotten. We got the Tree and Beast surcoat. This is actually the Knight's Armor. Significantly, well, not significantly, but it's better than the surcoat. And it says, armor worn by the knights loyal to Godric the Grafted. Its left breast is emblazoned with a 2-headed war axe, an emblem of the golden lineage. The knights surely boast their strength in days long gone. Yeah. That looks pretty dope. Take it off. Get it off me. We don't wear pants or coats or shirts or anything around here. So that should be pretty much all the enemies. I think there's a couple more down there. Yeah, there's a guy there and there's a dog down there too. But there is also some exalted flesh on an enemy right there. There's a couple of skulls. We'll definitely snatch those bad boys up. Look at the little marsupials. Another golden rune 1. Let's do a drive-by on these guys. All right. I think we have another. I just remembered, like literally I was going to say something and remembered. I think we have one more dungeon to do as well. Yeah. To hell with you, stupid dog. And the last of our dungeons before essentially we're completely done with this area is probably one of the hardest dungeons, I would say. Only in that it's kind of sneaky. There's a lot of there's lots of opportunities to die, I guess would be the best way to put it. We're gonna stop off right here real quick. And if you look off the edge of this bridge, you can actually see that there is a spirit spring down there. And with the proper timing and a perfect jump, we can make it down here. And there's a bunch of land octopus down this like little river deal here. And if we travel up here, I want to say it's on the lower portion down here on the left-hand side. There's a cave here, but if you keep going past it, it's not here. It's on the top portion. If we travel here, at the very back of this little platform or this little incline, we're going to be able to jump off of it, and there's going to be a item that we can snatch up right here next to a fire. And it's on this guy. It's turtleneck meat. A little turtleneck meat. And that actually reminded me that we are missing, we have 2 dungeons left to do. There's never enough. We never completed all the dungeons. There's always one that you forget. You're like, oh yeah. So first thing first, we're going to come here. We're going to get this lost site of grace, and we're going to come back here in just a second because we can go grab an item that might be able to, it might be useful for us. And if I don't grab it now, I'll probably forget. So we have that as a fast travel spot. But remember yesterday we met an NPC. His name was D, and not D's nuts either. But there was an imp statue that essentially had sealed off a little stairway for us to travel down. So here at Summon Water Village, if we head into the back here on the right hand side, you can see the imp statue straight ahead of us. Why won't I get off my horse? I can't get off my horse right now. There it goes. Wow, that was 18 presses later. It says use stone sword key. Yes, we are going to use one. You know you only need one because the bottom one already has a stone sword key in its head. So we're going to ram this in the top one's head. Yes, they look like they're humping. We're not going to talk about it. And if you come down here, essentially there is a whole bunch of turtles sitting in this room. A great way to get yourself some turtleneck meat. If you need some turtleneck meat, because it can be used to craft things that help you with stamina recovery and stamina management, essentially. Which is interesting because where they're located. In the back of the room, we can actually open up a room, and in this chest, there will be the green turtle talisman. So because of the neck beat being able to be used in a lot of potions, turtles have become almost synonymous with stamina, with stamina. So if we go into our equipment and look at the green turtle talisman, it says a talisman in the shape of a green turtle raises stamina recovery speed. Turtles are known as a nutritious ingredient, symbolic of inexhaustible power. However, those who hold turtles to be wise creatures consider the practice of eating their meat to be barbarous. It raises how much stamina we have, our stamina recovery. So worth picking up. Also worth killing all of these if you really, really, really like turtleneck. So the comedian says, guess what, Rocket? D's nuts is what's up. Salty comedian, how are you? It's good to see you, buddy. What up, dog? I said not D's nuts, all right? That was a signal to not do a D's nuts joke, if you didn't realize. And so basically we only have one more dungeon left to do. Unfortunately, we just used up, or we have 2 more dungeons to do. Unfortunately, we just used up one of the stone sword keys that we need for one of the 2 of them. So we're going to go do the High Road Cave right now. And that will leave us probably tomorrow with one more cave to do, or dungeon to do, before we enter into Stormvale Castle, essentially. So let's pull out our sword here, look around. See, we have a few different paths. This is the way that I believe we came in. There is a summoning pool here if anybody wants to summon in a friend to help them. And there's going to be giant holes in the ground for us to drop down in. A lot of cave moss. And there are some wolves in this son of a bitch. You guys know how much I love dogs in this game. Let's go rile them up. What? What? What is up with the jump attack not hitting anything in here? All right, so we have a path down that way. There's also something back here. Nothing. No items, but there is a hole that goes down the center. Before we go down the hole, I can't 100% remember everything in this dungeon, so yeah, there is an item down here. Also, some more wolves. What? Just gonna swing until everything dies. A golden rune 1 down here. Now we're gonna take the hole down, and it's kind of gonna lead into a little bit of a cave system. But there's plenty of enemies that I really fucking hate in here, is the only way to put it. I know it's too many to count how many enemies I hate, but bats just happen to be one that I can't stand. For some reason, I have the hardest time with bats. That looks so far down. Just gonna catch a ledge, and then we're down. And there's 2 directions to head, up or down. I'm gonna head up. Is it up that I want to go? I think it's up. Can we hit this? No. So in every single Dark Souls game, there are walls that can be struck or rolled into, and essentially what they are is illusionary rolls or illusionary walls. So if you are ever in front of a wall that looks like it's on a path that should keep going, it's always nice and smart to give it an old whack. Just smash it a little bit and see if it goes away, because you can find there is a lot of hidden paths throughout the game. I don't think there are any here within Limgrave that I know of. We got a wolf or 2. I'm doing it. More thin beast bones. We got another path leading off to the left here. It's hidden, clearly. And if we come around here, you'll actually see that this is... there's an item up here, number 1. Arteria leaf, we've already read about them, but there is a dog or a wolf lying in wait here, and there's also one down here. And these are meant to basically ambush you. If you would have taken the other route around, it would have brought you out and then right in front of these wolves. So let's 2-hand. Now, we're the ones with the ambush. It's our ambush now. And you can see there are bats on the ground here as well. We got some fire grease there off a pickup. We already have we gotten fire grease yet? Yeah, we have. All right, so we already had fire grease. You know what? Yeah, we did get fire grease. Did we read about it? I don't think we read about it because we were getting invaded when it happened. So we never did do the reading on it. It says a solidified grease made from a mixture of incendiary materials, craftable item, coats armament, adding fire damage to attacks. The effect lasts only for a short time. And you can see we're kind of like now in a cave system. There's lots of bats and shit in here. You can see some items around as well. An item right below us there being guarded by another bat. There is a statue of Marika, so if we die, we can choose to spawn at the statue of Marika. Marika! And some more bats. Murder it. And now I think we're just going to charge this one. Are we good? That's it? Pillage the remains. A smithing stone 1. And what? What was that? What was that sound? Where are you? All right, so you can see there's a little, you can already see one of the bats over here. It's hidden by my fat head. You can see one of the bats down there in the cave. There's a little caveway right there. Hit him! Hit him! Get lower! There we go, got him. I hate them because they're just hard to hit. There is some land octopi in here as well. Smithing stone 2. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And one more in here. Or more in here. 2 more in here. An item, golden rune 4. A golden rune 4. And we're kind of stuck here now. we've come down off the top. There's really nowhere else for us to go but down. And if you look down, you can see that there's actually a little platform down there. We're going to YOLO this. And here's a scary portion because all these animals or these bats are essentially going to attack you when you make your way over here. I like to quickly jump over to that side and then make my way to that cave that you see over there. That's kind of my favorite way to do this, just so I don't have to deal with these little bastards. You can try to kill one if you want real quick, but or you can just jump down and kill them all. Normally that one comes after you too. There it is. Let's drink. If you do fall off this platform, you will die, by the way. So, and we just got a brand new weapon. It's called the pap smear. Where is it here? All the way at the top. It's where is it? Where'd my pap smear go? Okay, a shmem smear. Shmem smear requires 13 dexterity and 7 strength in order to be able to use. It is a curved sword with a thin blade of apple length. Light of weight despite its large size, its slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastating, powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordsman, and its skill we've already read about is Spinning Slash. Same skill that is on the falchion as well. So this is considered a curved sword. Thank you, sir. We have one more item to get to. Let's go get to it. I hate not having. There's a whole bunch of Cadence sellswords in here. I don't know what lore implications that is, or if that's just environmental storytelling or what. But you can see we definitely have a land octopi on the roof. Not something I want to deal with in this enclosed area. Naked gun sword. It's the old naked gun sword. A shmishmere. Shmimshmere. Gubin said, you read that yesterday, so I did read the one about the fire grease yesterday. And I can't be wrong because it's Thursday for me, and it was Wednesday for you. That doesn't mean you can be wrong? Shit, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna run with that one. Shmamshmere is like a spread, like a spread made by Spam. It's Smamshmere. Spamshmere. Well, here we go. We're in on it now. It's happening. We'll get behind them. I cut his arm off. Wow, the sounds though. Hurts, don't it? One or two more hits. It just grew another arm. The hell was that? Did it just try to ink me? I think it just tried to ink me. One land plus octopi ovary. Check. And you can see more dead Cadence sellswords. Like I said, I don't know the lore behind that or what they would be doing in here, but I think it's something like environmental storytelling I'd like to point out. And I do believe we're about to fight our boss here. Another item, summoning other players. A furl finger remedy. Wait, use furl calling finger remedy to reveal summon signs of players from other worlds. Gold signs indicate an ally. Red signs indicate an adversary. The multiplayer session will begin once either type has been summoned. You will take the role of the host of fingers. It's a furl call finger remedy. And where is that? That is at the bottom down here, right? Yeah. And it says, item for online play can also be used from the multiplayer menu. It is a craftable item. It reveals cooperative and competitive multiplayer signs. Co-op summoning signs will be shown in gold, while hostile summoning signs will be shown in red. Multiplayer begins when you summon a player from another world to your sign. Nice. And there's only one way to go, and that is this way. We're gonna go down in this little tunnel here. I think there is, yeah, there's right into a boss fight. There's lots of silver fireflies in here too that you can snatch up. And this boss is another one of those bosses that are going to be weaker to the damage of a blunt weapon. So I don't think we need a blunt weapon to do this fight, but I do kind of want to reiterate how important it is kind of to use these, use the weapon type that an enemy is weak to. Like we probably should have been using this versus the Crucible Knight as well, but it's whatever. All right, they were looking for octopussy, says Real Boogeyman. That's why there's all the cadence cell swords down there. I never thought of that. They were looking for land octopi ovaries. Let's traverse the mist. And it's a golem. This is our first encounter with a golem. And we're just gonna get a head start on him here. No need to get up. Just sit right back down, big fella. And he's dead. So you can see why one might be encouraged to use the type of damage that is useful against the type of enemy that you're facing. The Crucible Knight is kind of different. But most of the time when you fight something with a weapon that that does good damage to them, you'll see that sort of take place, where we instantly knocked them down and then can get a crit hit on them and we do more damage. Like so it's worth finding out what an enemy is weak to. The easiest way is just to look at the wiki, and the wiki will tell you. That's how. Wiki. So we got the Blue Dancer's Charm. Inventory. That is a talisman, and it reads a cloth doll depicting a dancer garbed in blue, an ancient heirloom of some sort. It raises attack power with lower equipment load. The dancer in blue represents a fairy who in legend bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman sealed away an ancient god, a god that was rot itself. Interesting. There's a lot of lore around this piece of this charm. A whole lot of lore around it, in fact, like a ton, that is not really, it's not conveyed in the story or you playing through the game at all. It's conveyed through reading descriptions of items. And this blind man taking down a god, he's mentioned in a couple, at least 3 or 4 other pieces of other charms and stuff like that throughout the game. It's insane. But since we're going naked, I feel like we should be wearing this. And essentially, this is going to give us free extra attack power. And yeah, we have a light load, so we have the lowest load possible. We're going to put it on. We're going to use it. Blue Dancer Charm it is. Now I want to go hit something real bad. Real bad, man. But we're essentially done. That is everything from inside of this place. We can now return to the entrance. Angry Man said, sweep the lake. We don't play logically around here, okay? We don't play logically here. We smash our heads against a wall until we win. Was the golem looking for his precious? No, that's a golem. Golem. Different pronunciation. A little bit different of a pronunciation. I was hoping that we would end up getting enough. I want to make sure there's nothing up here. I don't think there is, but I wanted to make sure. I was hoping that we would end up getting enough souls from that, or runes from that, in order to be able to buy something. But you know what? Let's do this. So you can see these enemies are not weak to blunt damage. So we're doing nowhere near as much damage with this weapon as we did with our slashing damage. Also, we were proccing bleed. Where is our weapon? There it is. So this is definitely better to take out the land octopi. I'm thinking if we kill this, we might have enough. We might have enough souls left over to buy what I want to buy. Dude, this thing just healed itself, bro. It just healed itself. Fuck you, dragonfly. All right, we have 5,000 now. We got what we needed. Let's go visit Patches real quick. We're gonna go buy a stone sword key that Patches has for us. Paul Slava, what is up? How are you? It says, after a few years of absence, you are still as enthusiastic as ever. It's me, Pooper Floop. What up? What is, dude? Everybody changed their names, man. It's like 3 or 4 people now that they come in and they're like, wait a minute. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not that guy. Pooper Floop, what is up? How are you? It's good to see you. How has life been treating you? And I am just still as enthusiastic as ever.
Oh yes, I'm untethered by nature.
Whoops.
And it's about time that I moved on. No worries. The old gang will inherit the shop. They may not speak a word, but they never forget a face. Spare them some coin after I'm gone, eh?
So he just said that he's going to be leaving. He's going to be leaving. I kind of skipped over that initial part of the talk there. I apologize. But we're going to come in here, and before he leaves, gosh darn it, now I want to buy 2 things from him. We're going to buy one thing for sure, the stone sword key. We're going to try and pop some runes and get enough to buy Morgit Shackle as well.
For that?
Just because I want to show you this item so that you guys have an option if you guys are going to be doing your playthrough. So let's go down. All we need is 5 grand. Let's pop a golden rune 6. We have that. That's 2,000 right there. How much are these? These are 1,600. So we need what? 2 of these. That's 5,200. Let's go in here.
On your shopping list? No trouble to me.
He said you got a funny shopping list. And we're gonna buy Morgit Shackle.
Cheers for that.
All right, so the stone sword key is so that we can gain access to the final dungeon that we have to do here before we go up to Stormvale Castle, where we're supposed to go and fight the shard bearer. The other item we're gonna read about right now. Kozlov says, LOL, I can't believe you remembered. Life is great. Got a good job, a good paying job, and I'm saving up for a wedding. You're getting married? Congratulations. Were you getting married before? You weren't, were you? I just thought I'd stop in and say that, say what's up before disappear for another 2 years or something. Don't you goddamn dare. Don't you dare. You get back in here, and congratulations. Morgit Shackle is located right here. It's a reusable object. You can actually bind this to your pouch slot and use it. But it's a item that can be used to make a boss fight a whole lot easier. And it says, a fetish bathed in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen. And these ones were made to keep a particular omen under the strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retain vestiges of power, enough to trap the once bound Margit to earth, if only for a short time. You're meant to see this, read it, and then sort of remember it. And then when you encounter the boss that it can be used against, then you will, you know, hopefully your mind clicks and you're like, oh, that's what that was for, kind of deal. So there you go. And with that being done, we can go ahead and head back out. Let's get out of here. Get him out of here. Paulslov, thank you again for stopping back by. And also, big congratulations on getting married. Big life step things. I'm glad you got a good paying job. Life's treating you well, man. May it be forever in your favor. You know what? There's another dungeon that we didn't do. Son of a bitch. There's another dungeon. We didn't do this one down here. If we keep following this river along, there's one more dungeon that we can do. I appreciate it, boss. Take care. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And if we follow this all the way to the back here, in the very back, there is going to be another catacomb. How do I know it's a catacomb? Because of the door. Remember? Catacombs always have the exact same entrance. We're going to open this one up. Just one more. Just one more, right? Yeah, always. Just one more. And down here, this is Murkwater Catacombs. We can go ahead and light this bonfire. And that is where we're going to end it for today. When we pick up tomorrow, we're going to start here in Murkwater Catacombs. And then our final dungeon is going to be the Stranded Graveyard. It's going to be right here. Back where we first began the game. So that is it for today. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me, flash banging me while I was in a hard boss fight, fighting the Crucible Knight. I appreciate you. Everybody that flash banged me today, you all can go to hell. I hope you have a horrible night. I hope you have a nightmare. You wake up in the middle of the evening and you can't fall back asleep and you have to work at 6 in the morning. For everybody else, thank you guys so much for joining me today. We got almost everything I wanted to get done. I kind of wanted to polish up all of Limgrave, but we didn't quite get there. We got this two last dungeons to do, and then we're going to be making our way up into Stormvale Castle. And Stormvale Castle is very special. I feel like it kind of encompasses everything that makes this game what it is, and I can't wait to actually share that with you. Hopefully, we'll be getting through that tomorrow. But big thank you to you guys for joining me today. As always, if you guys missed any of the stream and you guys want to get caught up with what's been going on, all you guys got to do is type !VOD in the chat right now. It'll give you guys a link to go over to the VOD channel on YouTube. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you guys want to come hang out with us here live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a stream and you're invited. Congratulations. We would love to have you. Make sure you come on over here. All you guys got to do is just go down below in the description of the video and follow the link and come over here and follow and hang out. Big thank you to all you guys. Mirko says, Rockitsauce, have a fun night at work, and I wish tomorrow will come soon. I know it, right? I'm already excited for the next episode of this. Like, I'm already thinking about what the next episode has, and I'm so geeked for it. Goob says, have a great one, Rocket, although I was to remind you of something, and I forgot. Thanks for reminding me, Goob. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. It was the Discord. You were supposed to remind me to read Discord. Damn you. Damn you. All right, Rocket Nation, everybody have a great night. I will see you all back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, life is short. Pause, save. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Have a good one, y'all. Good night.